Hello everybody, this is Jeff at Etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at this Bulldog Winch Deflator with the analog air pressure gauge. Now this tire deflator will let you easily remove air from your tires for better off-road traction. The lower pressure in your tires will create better surface conformity and a softer ride. Now this will control the removal and replacement of the valve stem core for a quick and accurate deflation. Basically this deflator head right here will screw onto your tire valve. And then with this pull-out tool right here, you'll push that down, and then you'll unscrew the valve core that's inside your valve stem, and then pull up on that. And that'll allow for deflation of the tire. But once you pull up on it, what you can control the deflation with is to release air. You just pull up on this air control collar right here. See this collar that slides up and down? So if you pull up on it, it'll release the air. To stop the release of air, you just push the collar back down. So you'll control releasing your air pressure by using this collar. Once you get the correct pressure in the tire, then you just push down on this pull-out tool, screw in the valve core, and you're all ready to go. And then just unscrew this from the valve stem. But just to show you, I happen to pull, here's a valve stem right here. I took the cap off. So just to demonstrate what we talked about, you can see that this will actually, right here, this middle section you can see is what will twist and tighten onto your valve stem. And once you get that tight, there you go, that middle section's all tight. Then what you'll do is push this down and just rotate it until you hear it click. And that means it's locked up to the valve core. And then you just unscrew that valve core. And once you get that valve core unscrewed, you can pull it all the way out. And then with this portion right here, this is what will slide. You can see up or down to release the air, and then push it back down to, and then you're reading your air pressure on your gauge right here. So once you get the right pressure in there, then all you do is push this back down, tighten your valve core back into your valve stem, and then unscrew the whole deflator head from your valve stem. So a very simple way of deflating your tires little by little to get you the correct PSI you need in your tires. If you notice, it's a nice angled deflator head with a nice flexible hose. Makes it very easy to access any hard to reach tire valves. The gauge itself is a large glow-in-the-dark analog display, which is very easy to read at night. And this does rotate 360 degrees for easy positioning to read the gauge in any position. Now on this deflator head right here, it's a brass construction, has a bronze board-on tube, and this will resist temperature, altitude, and humidity changes. You can see on the gauge itself, it has this nice molded rubber cover on it, which will protect the gauge from impact damage. Nice handy storage bag is included to store it in. A few specs on this: the pressure range that you can read is 0 up to 100 psi. The precision is about plus or minus 1 psi, and the length on this hose is about 12 inches. But that should do it for the review on the Bulldog Winch Deflator with the analog air pressure gauge.